Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Fans want Chrisley spin-off starring Nanny, Faye, and Chase. Chrisley knows best fans want a spin-off starring Nanny, Faye, and Chase Chrisley. There has been some chatter about a possible reality series with the family. Yet nothing has been set in stone, and it seems that the family is tainted since Todd and Julie Chrisley went to prison. So why are Nanny and Chase the top picks? Keep reading for more details. Fans want Chrisley spin-off starring Nanny, Faye, and Grayson. For 10 seasons, Chrisley Knows Best dominated the reality world. Viewers loved their dynamic and the trouble the kids would get into. Plus, Nanny Faye was always finding a way to stir things up and get into some sort of mess. Yet there was always a lot of laughter and hysterical drama that kept fans tuning in season after season. Then Todd and Julie Chrisley were sentenced to 19 years behind bars, and their reality careers were null and void. One more season of CKB was still in the bag, so that aired after they were incarcerated. But where would the family go next? There have been rumors there was going to be a rebranded version of the series with the remaining Chrisleys. It would show what life was like without Todd and Julie, and how everyone was coping. That never went forward, but Savannah has teased her own cooking show. She loves to make bread and finds it therapeutic, but would fans find it exciting and worth watching? Savannah has been repeatedly slammed for sounding whiny and constantly complaining about her parents being gone. Fans are starting to feel she should be grateful that she can at least see and speak to her mom and dad. Not everyone is that lucky, yet the idea of a spin-off still swirls around. If they were to revive the family on reality television, who would fans want to see? A Reddit thread was started to chat about this, and this is the general consensus. I think it would only work if it was a spin-off focused on Chase and Nanny. Dynamic duo. Chase Chrisley has stayed away from his family as of recently. Savannah Chrisley took Grayson and Chloe on a Christmas vacation. They wanted Nanny Faye to come, but she maintained that she was retired, but fans asked where Chase was. He had previously been hospitalized for an unknown medical condition, and it appeared he and Savannah were estranged. Plus, Chase had gotten arrested. However, Chase and Nanny were always getting into shenanigans together. He was her enabler, and their adventures created so many belly laughs. Therefore, it makes sense why fans would want to see them on their own spin-off. It's lighthearted and genuine, filled with a lot of heart and love, which is what the world needs. As Todd and Julie Chrisley continue to serve time behind bars, a surprising duo has stepped up to fill the entertainment void, and fans can't get enough. With social media buzzing and petitions circulating online, viewers are clamoring for a Chrisley Knows Best spin-off featuring none other than the scene-stealing Nanny Faye and her quick-witted grandson, Chase Chrisley. Tentatively titled Faye and Chase. Southern Shenanigans. The spin-off is already gaining cult status, even though it hasn't been officially greenlit. But if fan enthusiasm counts for anything, this show is about to be the unscripted hit of the year. A dynamic duo born for TV. Nanny Faye Chrisley, the cigar-smoking, prank-pulling grandmother who never minces words, has long been a fan favorite. Whether she's sneaking scratch-offs, accidentally joining a dating app, or sassing her son Todd, Nanny Faye delivers unfiltered gold. Pair that with Chase Chrisley's laid-back charm and dry humor, and you've got a recipe for comedic brilliance. Nanny Faye and Chase were always the real stars of Chrisley Knows Best. One viral tweet read, "Let's give them their own show already." Chase, often dubbed the reluctant voice of reason around his mischievous grandmother, shares a bond with her that feels authentic, hilarious, and heartwarming. Fans love their generational contrast. She's old-school Southern grit with no filter, while he's modern Southern suave with a twinkle in his eye. They're like Lucy and Ethel, but with Botox and a golf cart. The proposed spin-off wouldn't simply be a repeat of Chrisley Knows Best. No, Faye and Chase. Southern shenanigans would lean full tilt into road trips, gambling escapades, fried food taste tests, and a rotating cast of oddball friends and family. Each episode could feature the pair traveling across the South in a pastel-colored RV dubbed the Sasswagon, visiting quirky festivals like the World Grits Championship, judging chili cook-offs, or investigating ghost stories in small-town Georgia. One leaked concept episode has them entering a line dancing contest in Nashville. Nanny Faye decked out in rhinestones, Chase awkwardly trying to keep up, and both of them accidentally joining a bachelorette party. Chaos ensues. Imagine Nanny Faye trying to operate a drone, said a fan on TikTok. That's Emmy-worthy television right there. Filling a void left by the Chrisleys. With Todd and Julie incarcerated, the original show was left in limbo. While Savannah has tried to keep the family torch burning with her podcast and public appearances, fans have made it clear who they want front and center. There's something healing about watching Nanny, Faye, and Chase just be, said a longtime fan. They bring the laughter without the legal baggage. It's time. Even reality TV skeptics admit there's something irresistible about their chemistry. They're like comfort food, said TV critic Darlene Mays. When so much reality television is steeped in drama, screaming, and betrayal, these two offer heart and hilarity. It's wholesome mischief. Behind-the-scenes buzz. Insiders close to the Chrisley family say the idea is being seriously considered. Discussions are happening, revealed a production source. Networks have taken note of the overwhelming fan demand. There's potential here for a fun, feel-good spin-off. Chase himself has been coy in interviews, recently telling a Nashville morning show, "You never know what Nanny and I might get into. Cameras or not, she keeps me on my toes." Nanny Faye, for her part, responded with classic sass during a fan Q&A. "Honey, I've been ready for my close-up since Eisenhower was in office. If Chase don't keep up, I'll just go solo and call it sassy and free." The power of Nanny Faye. There's a reason why Nanny Faye is trending on TikTok and Instagram every other week. Her unfiltered honesty, body jokes, and unshakable confidence have made her an unlikely Gen Z icon. One video of her demanding a margarita at 11 a.m. has over 8 million views. "She's the grandmother we all wish we had," said influencer at Miss Southern Charm. She's unapologetically herself and fiercely loyal to her family. And she looks like she gives the best hugs. Combine that with Chase's effortless charisma, and the result is a multi-generational crowd pleaser. Boomers laugh because she reminds them of their sister. Millennials love Chase's laid-back commentary. Gen Z, they just want Nanny Faye merch. Fan campaigns are heating up. Fans have taken matters into their own hands. One online petition, titled "Greenlight the Nanny Faye and Chase Show Now," has gathered over 150,000 signatures in 2 weeks. A popular meme account photoshopped a Golden Girls poster to feature Nanny Faye, Chase, Savannah, and Grayson with the caption, "Thank you for being a Chrisley." Social media campaigns using hashtags like #FayeandChase and #NannyForPresident are pushing hard for producers to make it official. Even celebrities are weighing in. Kristen Chenoweth recently tweeted, "I would live for a Nanny Faye spin-off. Cast me as her neighbor who's always borrowing sugar and gossip. A legacy in laughter." If the Chrisleys have taught fans anything, it's that family isn't always perfect, but it is entertaining. Amid their legal troubles and personal struggles, the one thing that always kept people coming back was the love and humor at the show's core. With Todd and Julie off-screen for the foreseeable future, the torch has been passed. And Nanny Faye. She's not just carrying it. She's lighting up the path forward with Chase by her side and a martini in hand. As one fan aptly wrote, "We've been through a lot with this family. It's time to laugh again. Let Nanny Faye lead us home."